my name is Jasmine Devi. I work for CBRE, which is one of the largest commercial real estate firms. I work on our Microsoft account, working as an operations lead, running the diversity, equity, and inclusion for our global team. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I'm not very good with technology. I steer clear from it, but I also know how important it is to always be innovative, to always be at the forefront of change, and I'm always open to that. So that's one of the main reasons that I definitely signed up for this certification. I also wanted to see, again, from a DE&I lens, what I can do for my organization. Again, I work on a global team. We work in all different time zones. So, what can we do besides, meeting in Teams or in Zoom to enhance, the experience, especially from a cultural perspective? Really understanding the different terms that are out there. I think most of us generally know what VR is, and I thought, to be really honest, I thought it was more around games. It was around gaming. I never thought about it in any other sort of capacity. And so understanding like AR and just all of the different all the different technical terms, what can be used for, in different scenarios. So it's just been really nice to learn about the application side of things, as well as being able to go in and immerse yourself within the different tools that are available. From a professional standpoint, again, I work on a global team, and our company is a commercial real estate firm, and I work within our Microsoft account. So I think from the commercial real estate side of things, I think there's many uses there. And I'm curious to see if maybe that's been thought about, because I think of technology. I think of Microsoft, great. That makes complete sense. But specifically within my team, again, I work on a global team. We do a lot of trainings, DE&I trainings. We do a lot of all hands call within the different time zones. And so this is a great opportunity, I think, especially for leaders to really be, all around the world. We all come from different cultures. It's really nice to be able to immerse ourselves in a different experience, to really feel the setting and see, what from a D&I lens can be enhanced. I think trainings, we speak at trainings, but what's actually retained. And that's one of the advantages of this space of doing VR, is that, there's no multitasking. You're really in it. So I've definitely, my mind is going with the different types of trainings that we could actually do in VR. I feel pretty confident. I think, we've been doing, the sessions each week for the past couple of months. I'm learning more, retaining more, and especially when I'm in the space and applying what I've learned, I feel pretty good. So our team project that we're working on is for Edstutia. This scenario that we're doing is within obviously the VR platform. What we're doing is for the audience to understand the relationship, the dynamics between a leader and its employee, and it's coming from a psychological lens, as a parent and child. And so it's really understanding, how you should act in an organization, right? How leaders show up. And so you really want to have that leader that is professional, that's diplomatic, and not so much talking down to you. And so what we want the audience to learn about is, what they felt was right in the scenario, what they felt was wrong, how did they feel being a part of it, because we've from doing seeing some demonstrations within VR and seeing like sort of a leader and trainer interaction, it can be quite uncomfortable. So it'll be really interesting to see what the audience takes away from it. So we have been developing those scenarios, just seeing what the audience can truly take away from it. Well, I mean, I think it just goes back to the scenario, you actually feeling that, you're a part of it. We're having the audience be a part of, part of a breakout room, answering survey questions, writing on a whiteboard. We're having them be very interactive as opposed to just sitting there, taking it in and listening. And so this has definitely been something, I haven't done this previously in the past. And especially from like a training perspective, you're usually hearing what the trainer, the facilitator is talking about, and then you're taking, sort of a questionnaire or survey or a quiz. And so this is really involving everyone as a part of the learning. Now being, I work on the commercial real estate and the technology side. I really see this open to a lot of different organizations. And the other folks on our call, I just, from talking to them and just even talking to other people in different industries, I can see how this can be leveraged within their own organizations. I think this is a tool that, again, I think it's going to be out of people's comfort zones, but I think that this is the way of the future. It's a different type of learning, just like Zoom. During the pandemic, we all had to learn how to use Zoom. And again, I was not comfortable at first, and now I'm a super user. But I think that this can be applied to a lot of different industries. And it, again, I think the mind always goes to, oh, somebody in technology or gaming or something of that sense. But, I think of, healthcare, real estate, schools. I mean, it's endless. So I would say being really honest is you're not able to multitask or do anything when you're in VR. You are solely there, which is the other big advantage of having a tool such as this, because, in Zoom, you can check other emails. Oh, somebody came into the room, whatever it may be, you're able to do 5 different things, but how much of that are you retaining from a meeting that you should be paying attention? This one, you're solely in it, and the information that you retain, it stays with you. And the other thing is how you feel. I've realized that, some of the exercises that we've done, I've felt the empathy. And I think that's what I think will really translate with people, something you have never thought about before. But I think that's definitely going to be the biggest takeaway with people is the empathy aspect. But yeah, not being able to multitask, do something else at the same time.